Hey guys, Artosis here covering the Moonlight Proleague. This is the 4th game in the series, and for this one, we have nOOb in the top left. Been doing very, very well in tournaments lately, including ASL, and of course, the Terran you guys all know, and I hope, love, it is Scan in the bottom left. Alright, so I believe this is Revolver, although I'm getting Revolver and Goodnight mixed up for starting spawns because they are both space maps that are 4-player that are the same size, so I will correct that otherwise, but I believe that we are on Revolver, which is, if I am correct about that, probably one of the best maps for Nexus First that we've ever had, so I wouldn't be surprised if we see that, or, you know, one of those, like, Zealot Nexus builds, something like that, because I don't think that there is too much of a way to punish it. So nOOb here throwing down his pylon. Scan, I'm interested to see where he wants to go with this. Like, is it going to be a gasless expansion? Is it going to be a factory expansion? Obviously, it would be one of those. It would be very peculiar to see him do something crazy, like a 2-factory or something. Stuff like that doesn't really work that much anymore, so not expecting it. And nOOb going to throw down a gateway. Send a scout out here as well, and yep, this is in fact Revolver, as I was mentioning. And here's the funny thing, right? You have this little tiny ramp with 2 eggs, and then you have this side that has 2 eggs that you can come in from the side, but to get to this side you have to go like way around. So basically, because the natural is up a little tiny ramp, drilling up with SCVs while bringing a Marine Vulture is really super hard. So probably not something that we're likely to see. And that's why, you know, it's really good to go Nexus First here. Now, that being said, nOOb isn't going for that. He's decided to do something else, which obviously you don't want to be too predictable and just do the best strat on each map each time. But he is throwing down his gas. Looks like a pretty normal build. Definitely a Zealot first here, as we don't see a core as of yet. That SCV being harassed on the barracks a little bit. Scan, yeah, very slowly adding on to gas here, which, you know, if you're getting this heavily harassed by a probe, you probably know that Zealot's on the way and everything, so you can slow your factory just a little bit and make sure that you keep your SCVs alive. And, oh god, this one got really low, 10 health only. But you want to keep your SCVs alive. Oh my god, he comes back in. Oh, 1 hit point left, and he does save it. So Scan ends up winning that little fight that we had there. His factory does end up coming down. It's about 10 seconds late. But again, not a big deal, just as long as he kind of saves everything, keeps it all alive, keeps his economy flowing. So the second Zealot has popped out here. Cybernetics core, and there's the 3rd pylon. So Scan basically sees everything in the whole universe. He knows where everything is on the map right now for nOOb. And he's going to have to add another depot as well. We don't see it yet, but definitely will be seeing that out of Scan, since you basically need to make more Marines. You know that 2 Zealots are coming, so we shall see about that. The 4th Marine coming. I'm sure he'll throw down a Vulture as well. These 2 Zealots just kind of sitting outside as he makes his Nexus. Oh, he's making the Nexus, actually, before Goon range. So we actually... Oh, God, but the Zealots actually push up here. I'm not so sure about that move from nOOb. Oh, and he actually kind of gets some additional damage there. The Marines took some significant damage, but we should see Scan now do a drill. This is very different from what I was talking about before, but since you don't have Goon range, you can actually attack an expansion that doesn't have Goon range. If you pull a bunch of SCVs and go with Marine Vulture, Marines have the same range as Dragoons when they don't have range, right? So the Marines actually fight very well against the Dragoons, and the Vulture actually has 1 additional range. So you have a real fighting force here. I think that we can definitely see Scan push up here and get some damage done. So he pulls 6 SCVs. He has 2 Vultures on the way. He has a good 6 Marines, although 3 of them are pretty badly hurt. And since we saw nOOb lose those 2 Zealots and not really get any kills, yeah, I think Scan might be able to bust this. Range is on the way, but it's not even halfway done, so Scan has a lot of time to work with here. Now he comes up, immediately targeting with that Vulture on the Zealot. Ooh, the drilling screws up one of his vultures. Now you can see how hard it is to get everything up this ramp. This vulture has not really been shooting, but still, nOOb lost too many units early on, and it looks like Scan will be able to push up. But does he have enough health? Does he have enough damage here to actually take the Nexus? These goons very, very low. A new high health goon comes out. Range is not done yet. He comes out. Oh, good targeting there by Scan. You've got to target the hurt ones very, very quickly. And he really wants us to finish. Oh my god, is he going to just kill off the Marines? Is he going to just kill off the Marines? No Marines left. Oh my god, and the Vulture going to get caught too? Are you kidding me? Now he comes down here. This is a beautiful move to just stall out incoming Marines, because as he pops out 2 more goons, then 2 more, this is basically over with. Like, this rush, I don't think ends up working. Oh, but he has mines done. Oh my god, this is such a this is like the best story ever told this game. What a crazy rush and a crazy hold so far. How is it going to end up? There's only 1 Marine in the bunker, so it's like you actually are not going to be able to kill a Nexus with 1 Marine. If there were 4 Marines in this, there would be a real shot at killing this Nexus, but as is, I don't think so. All right, comes down with that Vulture. This Dragoon, which was already badly hurt, will be picked off. He needs to repair this bunker. He cannot let it die. A siege tank is now out. A 2nd Marine going to join his friend in that bunker. Great targeting onto an SCV. You know what? With the tank, I think you have to suicide a goon into these mines to try to do something here, because the tank, I think, is going to add too much damage at this point. Scan might be able to break him. Now, looking back at Scan's base, does have a lot going on, does have a Nexus on the way. So if he kills this Nexus, he is going to be way far ahead. Now, we do have Robotech, but only goons really being made. nOOb in serious trouble right now. This does not look like it can be saved any longer. Just a crazy, crazy set of battles going on. The goons, 3 of these are very, very soft. He has 2 tanks. He has a couple mines. You can see the mines, but the mines still protect the tanks. You can't overstep trying to target them. Scan has a lot of SCVs here that he can repair with. Oh, he's going to run forward and try to pick off a tank here. Oh, God. And that was really good for Scan. To lose 3 goons here and only sacrifice a single tank, that is huge for Terran. See this great micro as the goons try to come forward. eBay on the way. It looks like he's suspecting there might be like a Reaver drop incoming. Obviously, he's going to need, you know, to get siege mode as well. Yeah, siege mode is almost done. Another factory is going to be another thing he's going to be thinking about. Yeah, it is going to be Reaver tech. Not ready quite yet. As far as the worker count goes, Scan has taken the advantage there. His expansion now up and mining. Now, oh my god, he actually sieges right here. Okay, so when you do a move like this, your opponent will probably try to counterattack. Like with the Reaver, like fly across and find if you are being too greedy. But this actual position, like a turret here, if he puts like a turret here as well, this is so hard to break out of. And the thing is, do you continue to reinforce something like this? It's a hard call sometimes, because if they start going mass shuttle or they start getting units around, like look, he's just landing units down here. He makes his Nexus. I like the idea from nOOb, because again, when you see something like this, look at that, a 2nd bunker coming. That is so difficult to actually try to break through. Oh, comes in though, and with that Zealot plus a Reaver, picks off one of the siege tanks. Gets a Scarab off. Okay, yeah, if he can... Well, there you have it. There you have it. Breaks through with that single Reaver and 1 Zealot. Very well done. We do have another tank coming up. Oh, but the Observer sees it. Oh, he doesn't pick it up in time. Oh, amazing there from Scan. He's going to want to place it further over here now so the bunker kind of covers it. Now, the 2 tanks coming out, but all these Dragoons kind of running by right now. It looks like he should be able to pick off both of the tanks. He is taking a lot of damage. He is going to lose some of these Dragoons. Now, okay, this game is like actually too insane. Okay, Scan is actually adding additional factories. I think Scan has this now. I think he's got a pretty sizable advantage, right? He's up 9 workers. He's got a couple turrets at least. 3rd factory coming up. Yeah, look, he's got some spotting. This is the most dangerous area for the shuttle to come in, so he's got great spotting there. And, well, I guess he sees the probes going, so now he knows that there is a nexus up here. That shouldn't surprise him, though. I think he probably figured there was a nexus somewhere on the map since the shuttle was out. Vulture going across for some scouting. But yeah, since he's on the 3 facts and he's adding these turrets in, he's got his armory going, like, Scan should be in really good shape from here. All right, this Vulture walking around. Yeah, he's going to be able to find this, but obviously the Dragoons he'll run into. And yeah, okay. Like, shuttle speed coming up, more Reavers being made. Maybe this just becomes a mass harass game. Like, try to slow Scan down with Reavers, make him build as many turrets as possible, slow him down from attacking. Obviously, you have, like, these high ground areas where you can sit the Reavers that are hard to break up. But I think Scan will just mass. Like, I don't think he makes the 3rd command center yet. Yes, he has the starport on the way, Academy coming up. And obviously that's going to help him get a lot more intel here as well. Runs in with some Vultures. Going to do a bit of harassment here. That probe count already hurting this game. Kills off quite a few. Oh my gosh. 35 probes left only. All right, well, up 20 workers now. He has to be feeling even better about himself. And 3rd command center does now get started as he techs up towards that 2-1 upgrade. Has his starport up. But yeah, I mean, if you've done this much damage to Protoss, like, all the rest of their tech is going to be slow, or their army is going to be very small. Either way, you can just kind of take more bases, macro up, and it should be hard for Protoss to ever catch up at this point. Science facility being made. Looking over at nOOb's base. No additional gas here yet. Does have the gas at that 3rd base, which is kind of as natural. The forge comes up. Maybe some a cannon for anti-drop is something that he needs. Nice try running by with these Vultures. Gets a few kills. Like, honestly, trading a few Vultures here and there for a few more probes is super, super worth it, considering the amount of damage he's already done to the economy here of nOOb. All right, Scan getting ready for that additional base. I think we'll see a mass factory add at this point. Dropship is out. I love that he's removed some of the eggs here so that he has better rotation of his units. Okay, let's see what this drop does. I think this drop is going to be really successful. Look at this. There's, like, absolutely no defense. And you can't really expect him to have defense, honestly. Okay, drops off the Vultures, lays mines. Yeah, just GG is called, and Scan takes down nOOb.